Hi, my name is Joan Visconti. I'm at the 6th Avenue Dog Park. I'm trying to give you a view here. As you can see, half the park is covered with gravel. I used to go to this park on a daily basis for 14 or so years, and I've had to stop because this gravel is impassable. I, um, I I stopped a year ago when they first put it down. I asked them. Multiple people told the city, the Parks Commission, and the Parks Department in multiple city meetings that gravel would be problematic and impassable for anybody with any kind of mobility disability. They specifically said that all the Parks Department has to do is get them in the gates. And these are the gates that I'm referring to, the two, or actually he was referring to. The day that the park opened, after they put down the grass and the gravel, and they had a big grand opening, and a young man named Andrew came here fully paralyzed from the neck down, and he was talking to Paul Durham, the city councilman for this ward, and said, now I have a problem. I can't use at least half the park. And Durham's response to him was, yeah, but that's okay because now they don't have to reseed it, the whole park, and they don't have to close it for 10 weeks for the able-bodied people. So, I mean, disabled people, elderly people, even people with full mobility went and talked to the park before and after. Talked to the Parks Department before and after. They put this down, and they basically shrugged it off. I just now attempted to actually try to put a step in the gravel, and I almost fell just from one step. I thought I'd be able to take 2 or 3 steps at least to demonstrate the difficulty. It's like walking in sand. If my dog poops in this, I cannot go and pick it up. I have very limited use of this park now, because in order to use it, I have to go all around the gravel area. I cannot go, and this is what they told us to do, just go around the gravel, which gives us hopefully half use of the park. Unfortunately, people like me who need to sit, they did not put down the Parks Department did not put down even the seating that we need. So either bring your own seat or hope you're here in time to get one, which makes it a little more difficult if you're like me and you really can't walk on unsteady surfaces without falling. And in a dog park especially, you're supposed to have your leash in hand for the dog at all times. And also water, because we live in Tucson. We don't want to get dehydrated. As you can see, the border even, where the gravel is supposed to stop, the area where we were told to go around is so covered with gravel that anyone with a cane or wheelchair certainly could not get by here without falling. I'm literally, look at my hand, holding onto a tree for stability and trying to go as far away from the graveled area. I'm going to remind you that this is the area that the Parks Department told us would be fine to walk on. And I think here is the remains of what they claimed would be, forgive me, my shadow, of a wheelchair ramp so that we could get onto the grass. And again, I mean, the law is that if my dog poops in that gravel, I have to pick it up. And now I cannot use the park fully. It is not accessible to me as a disabled person. And also it puts me in the position of having to risk either falling and injuring and being stuck here for God knows how long by myself, or being in violation of the law. So now I've had to stop using the City of Tucson dog parks, because there's at least the other one that's close to me is also graveled. And then there's another one that's just dirt that the city refuses to maintain. So anyone with any kind of breathing disability like asthma has problems going there. So I'm stuck with going to no park or friends' houses or county parks. So I'm hoping that someone can help me do something about getting the city of Tucson to, number one, stop putting down ground cover that stops the disabled and elderly from using one of the few facilities that the elderly and disabled with dogs use are the dog parks. And yet the Parks Department insists on creating an environment that is completely inaccessible. So I'm hoping for from some help from the Justice Department or whoever would be the appropriate government agency, because this has completely broken up my entire community. I used to hang out with like 6 to 12 people in the early morning, all like me, like disabled, elderly, have to walk with canes or barely walk. And it's destroyed my entire community. And it's not right, it's not fair, and it's not legal. So someone please help me fix this. Thank you.